want to ride the pony. Oh, right. We have a review to do. Hello, everyone. Welcome back again. So, this week we are going to see the greatest sleepover ever, apparently.
Or at least the sleepover to end all sleepovers.
No more sleepovers? That's sad. Oh, God. I haven't done a sleepover since 3rd grade, I want to say. If you can even call it that. Unless New Year's parties where everyone's hungover counts.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And we get to go to the aquarium, apparently. I wonder where a fishy go. A fishy. Oh. Yeah, definitely be interested to see what their version of an aquarium is today. Again, we continue with our trip around Newtopia, seeing all that has to offer. Hopefully this time we won't have a feels out of left field. Not that I was complaining. I liked it last time, but oh boy.
My cart can only take so much.
I know, I was not prepared. And now whenever I see the clip floating around online and I watch it, it's become tear porn for me at this point. It's I see it and I'm like, no, stop crying, damn it. So any thoughts on what's gonna happen?
I think they're going to have a sleepover, and then I think they're gonna go to the aquarium.
Well, that's totally unrealistic.
I know, right? Frogs going to an aquarium? What?
What is this nonsense? Pretty much, I assume this is going to fulfill our expectations, unless, again, something comes out of left field. But we'll have to wait and see, so let's get started.
Water in plants, water in the plants. Right it? No, bad boy.
Nah, she has a pet Venus flytrap.
Good evening. Anne Boonshoy and planters have arrived for your...
Yes, I was right. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Sleepover. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the kitchen drinking juice.
Juice.
I'm drinking OJ. Now it's apple juice. Now it's beer.
Yay, beer!
I wonder what he learned about the music box.
I don't want to give anything away.
Role play.
I'm off to spend a little much-needed me time. And by me time, I mean a full body.
Ain't nobody want to hear that.
Do not finish that sentence, please.
That'll make it a good one. These will be formative memories.
When you put it that way.
A true sleepover goes till sunrise. Enough said.
Let's get our sleepover on.
Oh, to be at that age where you can do that. Nice. It's a giant sock.
This
Then
sucks.
again.
Yes.
Oh my God! Oh shit.
Seriously, though?
Let me remind you that some castle rooms are off limits, namely the basement, which is...
Back on, baby.
Oh my God. Oh, come on, dude.
Buller!
I hope that washes off.
That was awesome.
What time is it anyway? 5 a.m.? 6 a.m.?
Only 9 p.m.
What?
That early?
I question what time zone they're in.
I think it's time. The Scare Dare Challenge.
Oh boy.
The rules.
One of us comes up with a scary dare.
Whoever fails first gets their name added to
The Book of Losers.
Yeah, and once your name is in the Book of Losers, it'll be there.
What is this, Mean Girls?
Forever.
Okay, all we need is a scary dare.
Oh, what about the basement? Give a cut.
And that place is probably off limits for a reason.
The Scare Dare Challenge is now.
I question where that secret tunnel went. If it
Secret tunnel!
That doesn't look ominous or anything.
So, who wants to go first? I go Anne.
What? Why?
Well, it was your idea.
Good point.
Ooh! Ow! Monster Man.
You know, some cultures believe mirrors can ward off malevolent spirits.
Or summon them.
Biggie smash, biggie smash, biggie smash.
Okay, somebody's gotta want to go back by now. I ain't going to no.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Neither.
They're gonna play chicken, aren't they?
Living my best life right
Whoa!
Creepy crypt. Whoa! You mean like the dead bodies? Cool.
Guys, I think Mercy's right.
I'm not surprised there's a crypt under a castle, but the fact that it's flooded like that.
So I guess
Flooded with chains on the freaking coffins.
We don't want to go back because we're.
There's only one explanation.
This place just isn't-
Zombie!
Prove it.
Ugh.
Ugh.
And it has devil horns.
Should I do this?
Oh, yeah.
That's comforting.
Oh, wait. This photo's kind of jank.
Ugh.
Ah!
Demonic jellyfish. Oh shit, it's the ectoplasm from Ghostbusters.
Ooh!
Zool, motherfucker, Zool!
Actually, look.
I will call him Squishy, and he will be mine, and he will be my Squishy. Oh god.
They're gonna eat our phone.
We're losers. We lose.
It's the blob.
Get it? Are they aliens? Ghosts?
Does it matter?
Alien ghosts?
Roger that.
We got another exit.
Yes, go deeper into the crypt.
Man, someone really loves mirrors.
How are these plants growing so well without sunlight?
Murmur, we don't have time for this. Come on.
A creepy garden. With creepy monsters. This just gets better.
Ooh.
Oh,
Someone really hated this painting.
oh boy. Huh.
Hmm.
I detect more. Well, that was convenient.
Oh, thank goodness that's over.
Ah!
Book burn.
More books. Way ahead of
Mm.
you. This isn't working.
Clearly not doing anything though.
Maybe they prefer audiobooks.
Mm. Oh god, I'm hideous. Aha. Mm.
It's physical? But how?
Hmm.
The mirrors! Hey, was anyone gonna tell me I have leaves in my hair?
Now you.
You've been that way for months and only realized that now.
I still have so many questions. What were those things? What's the deal with the basement? And if those weren't really ghosts, is there actually an afterlife?
I didn't even think about that. Well, one thing's for sure, that sleepover was amazing.
It was the best!
I just wish I didn't have to add my name to the book of losers.
Why?
Me either.
Hand me that pen. You're not the only losers. I was scared out of my mind.
Me too. It's not the first time either. For real? Have a look.
Whoa.
Aw.
Your names are in here a bunch of times.
Yep.
Rise and shine, kids.
Mm.
I barely slept a wink last night. Well, whatever.
This were at a kid show, you know she'd have a dick drawn on her face. Ah.
Mirror! Mirror!
Well, that was interesting. So, ghosts exist in this universe? So there's a bunch of demonic creatures living in the basement, along with a bunch of scary plant monsters. They can only be kept at bay by mirrors, and there's apparently a whole hidden thing with the king. And I figured there would be something, but yeah, convenient that the exit was right under Marcy's room.
Ask me if I found out anything about the box.
Did you?
Ta-da! Take a guess.
Huh. That's a big ass book.
It's the music box.
That is thousands of years old. Apparently,
Thousands
my
of years
ancestors
ago.
used it to visit an entirely different world. The book mentions 3 different temples, each channeling a different kind of energy. And once the stones are recharged,
We'll have a way home.
steal my thunder, why don't you? Yes! Boom!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It doesn't really make sense for you to go back to Wartwood.
Say what now?
The last thing we should do is separate again, now that we're so close to finding our way home.
She's right.
That's true. But, I need to go to Wartwood to get the music box. Right, HB?
Technically, yes.
Nonsense. Once Hop gets the box back, we'll just send a servant to pick it up. More efficient that way.
Yeah, but
Why don't you guys take the day to say goodbye?
You folks want a giant tissue?
Mm.
Seriously, you would not believe the size of these tissues.
Ever think of this castle giant? That is a big ass tissue.
It's not like this is goodbye forever.
You know what, gang? The least we can do is have a fun last day together. There's an opera house, the Coliseum.
Looks like the Sydney Opera
There's an
House.
aquarium? That's perfect. There's nothing more peaceful than being surrounded by water and sea creatures.
Oh, good thinking.
Unless you're playing Last of Us 2.
Let's go have fun and not think about our crippling sadness.
What the bones? What the fuck are those things?
They look like beavers.
What'd I tell you? The perfect place to relax and take our minds off.
Oh
Ah!
god.
Hey, check it out.
Good question. How many mammals actually exist in this universe?
Basement-blooded, remember?
Those were good times, weren't they?
Yeah, it's too bad that they're over.
No, no spray. Fight the sadness. Fight it.
Nah.
Somebody, come here. It's gonna be fine. Actually, this is pretty peaceful.
Yeah, so soothing.
Pretty jellyfish.
Fishy. Ah!
Release the Kraken!
Look, a kraken.
It
is! And it's like the one you tried to cook up at Stumpy's.
Who knew fish sauce and Bear of Death went so well together?
Okay, that's enough. Time to get rooms, everybody.
Oh, look, that stalk looks
Coral.
like Falcon's cave.
Oh!
Oh no, that one looks like
That one too.
that cannibal couple.
Ah!
This feels like a clip show almost.
Who knew coral came in such variety?
Damn you, Coral!
Coral, that makes people sad.
Oh, that is my least favorite thing to do.
No emotion. Sorry, guys. Did we have any run-ins with stingrays? Anything even slightly resembling a stingray?
No, I don't think so, no.
Don't say Steve Irwin, don't say Steve Irwin.
Just that way, folks.
Yeah. So we get to see what their version of SeaWorld is.
Remember our stingrays, Sugar Ray and Billy Ray. I'll need a volunteer. Oh,
Well, when it's over,
the big frog over there. Come on there.
it'll be an achy breaky heart.
What's your name and where you from? Everyone, put your hands together for Wanda the Water
Well, that's pretty cool. Wait, what's wrong?
It looks exactly like the water snake that almost ate me in spring.
When?
That was the day you tried to lock us in the house.
I knew it. You two always disobeying and causing trouble.
That was the day I realized you weren't going to eat us. Wanda will leap up and eat the fish right out of this lucky kiddo's hand. And so long as he doesn't do anything to surprise her.
Oh no.
This is gonna end with Sprig getting eaten again, isn't it? I told you someone was gonna fall in the tank.
Wait for that snake.
Oh, you've got nothing to fear from old Wanda. A gal's afraid of her own shadow.
Absolutely.
Oh, no. It's the rays you should be worried
Ah.
about. The taste of frog flesh. Over here, hop up.
Stingrays are way more dangerous than I realized.
Water gun!
It's super effective. Did he free them?
Yes, be free.
Jump, Willie, jump! Jump, Willie, jump!
Oh, the Rays didn't make it, and they crushed our boy.
What a mess!
Stingray.
No more tears, y'all. We'll see each other again.
Will we though? When?
I don't know, but we're family. And family always finds each other.
Ready against the world.
Maybe sending a servant to get the music box isn't such a good idea. We need someone looking after that thing the second Hop-Hop gets it back. Someone we trust. I'm sure I can handle the preparations here by myself. I'll just come pick you up on the way to the first.
Thanks, Marcy.
Could have said something earlier!
Yeah, now just to run after them.
Run and run!
Wanna drop a new nachos in?
So they're tired.
Button up, Anne.
I'm coming with you to Portwood.
Yeah. Glad to have you back, Anne.
Hop on up here, sister. Think Froyo really didn't know how I was gonna make it without you.
Now, let's go home.
Always sad to see someone go, isn't it? I have a proposition for you, Marcy, and I think you'll find it very interesting.
We'll be right back to the show on Disney Channel.
I was waiting for something to go down. Woo, boy.
Oh, a lot to unpack there.
Oh, God, yeah. So, it's the end of their Newtopian adventures for now. But, oh boy, I am nervous. Ugh. Alright, well,
Let's start with the sleepover to end all sleepovers.
Yeah, so big unexpected thing there. So now we know that there is hidden secrets underneath the castle, which I kind of figured, you know, especially given we know that there's a tunnel that leads down there apparently. But I'm wondering what the hell all that's about. Like, do they have like creatures that are just locked up down there? Are they dead? They became ghosts? Are they trapped there by magic? There's so many questions, like nothing was answered. All we know is that whoever trapped them there knew enough to use mirrors to keep them at bay. Then of course there's that slashed painting, so that probably holds a lot of context. But other than that, it was a cute little episode.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing their sleepovers and everything.
Jeez, are they destructive?
They're kids, what do you expect? Poor Lady Olivia, though. She kind of reminded me of Mrs. Beakley a bit, with how she's like just barely putting up with them. It was cute though, and it's nice to see a little insight into the girls, you know, when they used to have slumber parties back home. I figure Sasha would make them do all this stupid shit and have a book of losers to humiliate them. It's such a mean girl thing to do. And then, of course, the aquarium. So I wasn't expecting that to be their last adventure in Newtopia. Like, I knew they'd have to leave eventually, but I figured maybe like another episode or two, or it would have been a whole... I mean, I guess it was... We've been in the city long enough at this point. I guess it was due. I feel so bad for them. Like, they're trying so hard to, like, enjoy their last day, and everything's just like, I remember when we almost got eaten.
You cannot try to deflect the tears, honestly. It's like...
No.
It's like, don't ever think that, you know, if you're going to try to have a day to, you know... forget that it's your last day. It's like, no, the tears are gonna come. Mm-hmm. It's only, you know, inevitable.
Yeah. It's like whenever we'd go to a con and we meet up with people that we see like usually once a year or something like that. It's like, yeah, you can spend all the time enjoying each other's company and everything, even up to the last minute, but once you have to leave, it's tears. Mm-hmm. Interesting to see their aquarium, though. All the weird ass creatures and stuff. Of course, they'd have a Kraken just casually swimming around. Yeah. But again, I wonder, like, because we didn't really see any mammals, right? There's really no mammals that exist in this world.
So, no.
Like ants,
everything was kind of basically like an insect or you know, giant.
Like either a
monster
reptile,
thing.
an amphibian, or maybe even like a bird.
Just like or fish, just fish.
Yeah, like everything but mammals. But it's still pretty cool, though, and damn, manta rays are... Jesus Christ. It's like I see the snake and I'm like, oh god, the thing's gonna eat Sprig, isn't it? No, it was a manta.
It's afraid of its own shadow!
Oh, that's adorable. Oh, but that ending, though... Oh god, I
would have thought they would have, like, teased something a little more, but no, they just have the king just kind of offhandedly say, hey, I've got this idea for you, and that's it. It's like, I would have thought, like, we'd see, like, what you call it, Sasha at the gate or something like that, or, you know, the general...
Well, maybe they'll run into them on the way or something. Like, I know eventually they have to get back to town. I looked ahead a bit, and I saw, like, there is an episode called Return to Wartwood, so clearly they do get that far. But the thing that I'm worried about, though, is that even though it was Marcy's idea to let Anne go back with the Planters, this is the second time where she's chosen the Planters over a friend. And you saw how badly that went with Sasha, and I'm wondering now with Marcy if that's, you know, gonna be what causes her to, like, stay on the king's side, maybe, in terms of whatever plan he has going on. Because, like, I know she's... clearly she did it because, you know, she knew Anne was upset and everything, and she was trying to be a good friend, but at the same time, Anne still chose someone else over her, so that makes me worried. So now I'm worried now she's going to fight both friends.
Could be.
But in terms of how the music box works, I'm glad we got something about that. So the gems need to be powered up in order to activate. So that explains why they were able to go into the world but not go back. And now to get them to work again, they have to hunt down these temples, apparently to power them back up. But they only know where one temple is. I'm guessing it's one of those things where if they go to one temple, they discover directions to the other temple and so on and so forth. I get why they had to return to Wartwood, but it's like, you would think once they learn about that, you know, they probably would stick with, you know, in Newtopia for the adventures to help and, you know, get home. But, oh well, I guess we had to get tension somewhere. Now I'm super worried. And the worst part is, if the schedule we read is anything to be believed, we might have to wait a bit to find out what happens exactly. What was the next episode that you read?
So the next one I saw was The Shut-In.
And that's like a half-hour special,
Yeah,
right?
that's a full...
And that, I think, is supposed to be like their Halloween episode, I guess. Because from the premiere date I saw is not until like mid-October. So that's what I'm assuming. But again, I'm not completely sure because when I looked on the fan site, there were other episodes in between. Although they might have gotten shuffled around till after that.
Yeah.
I can only assume because given Ducktales is coming back, they probably want to focus on promoting that before they get back to Amphibia.
I also do have to wonder because I feel like there's an episode missing from what you call After Lost in Newtopia.
Oh, what do you mean?
From what you call when Marcy and the King went into that secret passage. We never really found out anything about that, and as soon as like the next time we see Marcy is, you know, the sleepover, and it's like she's already back and everything. So I feel like there might have been another episode where we actually explored what they found, but...
Or maybe we're just not meant to know until way later. It's been hinted at since this beginning of the season that Marcy might not be completely on Anne's side, whether it's of her own volition or whatever. So I'm wondering if, you know, whatever she and the King found, they kind of kept it between themselves, or the King convinced her to keep quiet about it. I feel like that's something that they're probably going to address maybe way later, possibly. Although that kind of doesn't make sense, because again, I'm wondering where that tunnel led, like, because I assumed that it would have led to a basement, but they went to the basement.
Yeah.
And Marcy seemed really surprised about it.
Yeah, she didn't make, like, any notion of, you know, having gone down into the secret corridor in that, you know, library or whatever.
So I guess
it was.
the tunnel led somewhere else or something.
I'm thinking also it could have been something the King wanted her to see, just to throw her off of, you know, what the secret passage in the castle.
Yeah, I guess is a way to maybe trick her or lie to her or something.
Yeah, that could very well be.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. But the one thing I'm wondering now is what's going to happen once they get back to Wartwood and Hop Hop has to come up with the music box.
Yeah.
Because given he freaking buried it because he didn't want anybody getting his hands on it, I'm wondering now exactly how he's going to get around that. Because you know, even if the King is like friendly with them now, you know Hop Hop's probably not going to turn it over. And I think that's where Marcy comes in, because she's going to stumble upon it and then bring it back herself. Because you could tell like the King probably doesn't trust the planners. He probably does suspect something's going on, that Hop Hop is hiding something. And that's just, I feel like the finale is going to be a shit show. You know that. Like, Anne's going to see what Hop Hop did, and it's going to
break her trust. She's going to side with Marcy and the King.
And then we're going to find out his devious plan. Because you know there's a devious plan involved.
Yeah.
Because, like, even though he made it sound all innocent, it's like, oh, yeah, there were explorers that would explore other worlds and everything.
He wants to harness that power.
Yeah.
He definitely wants to harness it.
Well, I have a feeling those things in the basement were probably, like, creatures he might have collected from travels. You know, he might have imprisoned other creatures from other worlds.
Or they were originally the the inhabitants of Newtopia, and he came from another world. The Newts came from another world.
Okay, I could buy that.
Yeah,
At least
hence why
him
he
giving out
gave everything
freaking
away.
babies compared to all the other Newts. Oh my god, there's just so much to theorize.
Yeah.
We're going to have to, reflect on this.
Yes.
So, and assuming the schedule's right, we probably will have time to. But, again, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what the true schedule is, and we'll get back to you next time. It's either probably going to be next month or maybe next week. Again, we'll double check on that.
Though, in any case, we have Ducktales coming back, so be sure, if you haven't already, be sure to check out our Diving into Ducktales live reaction / review. And
we will have Eric Stoller back with us for that. Zen does it with us too, but because of the distance between us and her busy schedule, we will show up again by the end of this new batch of episodes to do a podcast together. So yeah, you will technically see Zen then, or at least hear from her. But the point is, Ducktales is coming back. It actually just celebrated its 34th anniversary, believe it or not. It's as old as you are.
Well, 33.
Well, yeah, 33,
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm turning 34, so... Sorry, I'm bad with numbers. But the point is, if we're not back for a while, you want more content, and of course, Owl House is on hiatus. We still got Ducktales, so, continue following this channel if you want to see what's going on there.
And again, if you have questions for us, things you think we should theorize about, or, you want to hear our opinions, definitely contribute your questions, because like we did, at the beginning, we'll have another, Q&A session.
Yeah, once the season or whatever batch of episodes ends, we're definitely going to have a lot of questions we want to address. So, again, anything you want to add to it, comment down below. So, until next time, whenever the newest episode is, watch out for snakes.
Watch out for rays.
Watch out for rays. Yeah, they're way more dangerous. Crikey.
Ouch.